Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Dukas Copy Academy, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 17th of December 2024. Today is Tuesday. You might be thinking that I am an employee of Dukas Copy Bank, but I am not. I am member of the community. Why I'm telling you this beforehand is because I don't want you to think that this is the analysis from the Dukas Copies Bank. It is not their analysis. It's my own opinion. I'm going to share my ideas with you, what I think about the markets. And in this discussion from 15 to 20 minutes, we will be discussing about the price action only. And will not be talking about any news or fundamentals in that may affect the price, because I believe that the price is already having everything incorporated like news and analysis. Okay. So we'll only focus ourselves on the candlestick charts, and in the process of finding out the key levels, we will see how we can use those key levels or key zones to our trading setups. Okay, now risk management I'm not talking here, but please be sure that if you're trading this in the real markets, you have done your own research, and if you're trading on the demo, then I will request you to keep the risk less than 1% of entire equity, so that you can build a solid habit of keeping your risk under control. Now you must also know that forex is mostly traded on margin, and since we are only going to talk about the forex majors, also a few commodities also, but most of our analysis is based on is meant for the forex major currencies. Okay, so let me take you through the risk disclaimer first, where it highlights that forex is actually traded on margin money, so you have to understand the risk that is associated when you are trading forex. And please pause the video here if you want to. Once you are done with the risk disclaimer, then only move to the charts. So the first chart that I'm going to show you here, like every day else, is the US dollar index. I hope you can see this on your screens right now. All right. So you can see dollar index one-day chart, candlestick chart based on the bid prices. Now, I think we discussed about this, that the price has given us a bullish market structure after trading this PD array. When I say PD array means premium and discount array. Now, what is premium and discount? That is, I think, beyond the scope of this webinar. You just understand that there is some. So now I'm saying support and resistance. No, I'm saying PD array as a support or resistance level or a zone of interest. Okay. So now this is my zone of interest. This was my zone of interest because this was a fair value gap on the leg up. Now you might be saying, okay, Rakesh, there is also a fair value gap here. Why are you taking this one? Because the price will encounter this fair value gap when it starts going down here. Also, there is one breakaway gap and there is one entry fair value gap. So this is entry fair value gap. Price came to the entry fair value gap and again gave us a market structure shift above this high with a fair value gap. Now this fair value gap, which I should actually show in the green color because this is bullish in nature. Okay, so I am keeping it green. Yeah, because this is bullish. If the price comes inside this, then I will be expecting the higher prices in the US dollar index. To what extent? Well, above this high, there is this high which the market has recently made in the last month only, and after this we have the previous highs, that is this one particularly, this one, and thereafter these equal highs, and then this high, then these highs. But my first target will be this recent high, which the price has actually taken out this high, but this was taken out with the wick. If you notice here, this was taken out with the wick. I want a candle close above that so that the price can start moving higher. Okay, right now it is just trying to move higher. Once we close a candle like this above this high, now I'm sure that the price is going higher. I want the candle to close higher than this high. Okay, so in a general, the US dollar is expected to go higher. in the short term, like in 10 to 20 days, it is expected to go higher and meet this area. In this zone, how it will behave, we will be able to know. Once we know that how it behaves here, if it closes above this, we'll be very bullish on that. And if it fails to close above this, then we'll be bearish again. But we got to know about the general direction of the US dollar index, right? So we also know the general direction of the, although we were expecting a bearish signature from here, that has not come up. Now, if you remember that 1 to 2 weeks back when we were analyzing the pound and the euro, I was telling you that although the US dollar is going higher, okay, US dollar is going higher, but pound is not going lower. You see here, of course, after making this low, the market structure was shifted here only, and thereafter the price went down to very small extent, but US dollar has rose to fresh highs. You see this leg higher, but the pound did not fall that much. My intention to tell you this is that if the US dollar now breaks a little bit, now see here the US dollar has not even uh, broken the low of yesterday, but the pound has broken the high of yesterday. So that means the pound is very bullish as compared with the bearishness of the US dollar. Okay, US dollar is bearish, okay, but the pound is more bullish than the US dollar is bearish. I hope you understand that point. So that's why when there was an opportunity below these lows, it was bought back immediately. And this market structure is showing me that we have now a bullish fair value gap here. Although I'm not willing to buy this gap. Why? Because there need to be a market structure shift first. Okay, there's a possibility that this market structure will be shifted. Once it is shifted, we can look for the buying opportunities in this one. Till the time it is not shifted, we cannot look for buying opportunities in the farm. Now, if I am expecting dollar index to go higher, don't you think that I will be expecting euro to go lower? But yes, euro is in a situation where it is range bound. You can see that the euro is going low, high, low, high, low. So if I just ignore this one, if I ignore this one, then this market is in a rectangle, or I will say in a range from this to this. Till the time it is in a range, I think we should not be touching this market, because a trader makes money only when the market is moving in one direction. If it is not moving in one direction, we tend to lose money. I will say stay away from this market. That's why a big cross is here. Do not trade this market till the time it does not give you any clarity above this red line, sorry, above this red line or below this red line. See now how Australian dollar is behaving. It is trying to go down, single direction, and you come to know about it. Okay, so finally something is happening here. One candle closed below this low here, this low, this is 0.6337. One candle closes below this, then 0.6270 will be exposed. Why I'm saying so? Because this candle had taken all the liquidity in the past. You see, it had traded below all these lows, but was bullish in nature. Now, when you have a bullish pin bar, the market tends to go higher. That means the psychology behind this is that there are enough buyers in this market here to push the prices higher. But eventually, what happened? See, the sellers came in and they stopped out all the buyers. That means there are no more buyers here below this. So that means the buyers will be at the next level, 0.6270. So the price tends to move, and eventually, slowly and slowly, it goes towards the 0.6270 or the next area of support. I hope you understand that. So if you want to enter this market, you don't want to enter blindly. You want some bearish market structure here also with the fair value gap. If there is no fair value gap, there is the low probability of the price reaching to the 0.6270. What is happening with the Kiwi? Now see, with the Kiwi, if you notice this, I can explain this now very easily. You see, when the price was going higher, it broke the market structure. You see, this low was broken by this low, and in this process, when the next green candle appeared, it gave you a bearish fair value gap. Now see how and when this fair value gap was used. The very next candle, it traded into that fair value gap. What happens when the market trades the fair value gap? There are sell orders coming from the bigger players in the market. They are selling at these levels in these gaps. They are selling because this is a bearish market structure, so they are selling. Had it been a bullish market structure and there was a bullish fair value gap, they would have been buying. But here, see, the market structure is bearish, so they are not buying this fair value gap. You see, once the market structure is shifted, they sell. Okay, they sell. Now you say that the price has started going up, but there is no bullish market. Sorry, there is no bullish fair value gap. Do you see here? There is nothing. So when the price reached this fair value gap again, they sold it again. And in this process, when they shift below this low, when the price shifts below this low here, 0.5752, if there is still a fair value gap, say tomorrow we have um, oh, this is 15 minutes. What I'm talking about? This is not daily. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. My bad. I'm lost. My bad. This is 15 minutes candle, right? But you got the idea. The price is fractal. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'm so sorry, guys. This should be done on the daily, okay? But yes, the price is fractal. Even on the daily, if you see that there is a market structure shift, when there is a fair value gap, and that fair value gap is traded from the downside to the upside again, selling happens, and the market tends to go below the previous lows. And if it does not go above, sorry, below this, it does not go below this, then the market will change the market structure and will keep going up. Can I show you examples? Yes, here. See, the market was going up. This low was violated by this low. Then when the market started going up, this was the fair value gap. This was the fair value gap that was created, but was never violated. You see, the market never closed above this. Yeah, and when finally market closed above this, you can see this started acting as a support. The price went higher. Okay, but that is happening on the 15-minute also, and on the 15 minutes you can use this information for your small targets. Like if you want to sell it here 0.5763, you can target this low 0.5752 in this market. Okay, so what is happening in the USD CHF? USD CHF, I'm bullish on this one also. Why I'm bullish, I'll tell you. I remove this. On the way up, the market has made this nice fair value gap, which after trading, the market has given you a bullish engulfing. Do you see that? After trading this fair value gap, the market gave us a bullish engulfing. Okay, the price is trying to go higher, but even if the price goes here again, I will be expecting a bullish run. And on the left side, if you see, these highs around 0.9001, not this one. This one is not that particular. 9001, and thereafter this 9050, and also this fair value gap at around this area. This is an imbalance. This may be your target on the upside now. I'm turning it into red because this is a bearish fair value gap. If the price goes here, it should find some reaction to that. Of course, I'm bullish. I will be expecting these highs also to be taken 0.9224. But before that, it has to trade this fair value gap and keep going higher. That is my expectation. USD JPY, we were expecting this fair value gap to be held. Yesterday, I told you that if the price fails to close inside this, or say if the price closes below this, then tomorrow there will be a bearish move, and that is what is happening. You can see that you can anticipate this, and the targets on the downside were this fair value gap, which is bullish in nature. If you remember, if you don't remember, you can just switch to my yesterday's webinar and check it out. So now, since it has traded here, now you can go to the 15-minute and look for a market structure shift to the upside. Okay, once the market structure shifts to the upside, you can be a buyer. But till the time that is not happening, don't expect the price to reverse. You need a market structure shift, that is a higher high to be formed in the 15-minute charts for you to become buyer till 154.05. I hope that is understood. Right now, you cannot buy because the market structure is down and it is going down with the fair value gap. So you cannot buy it. Okay. What about the Bitcoin? 107050. Wow. Bitcoin is rising like anything. And in the way it is leaving the fair value gaps open, that means it is even more bullish than ever. Okay. But to what extent it can go, I don't know. So there's no point in talking about this. But yes, this is what we were anticipating. We were anticipating something like this, that we did not want to sell it here. We wanted something like this. We want the price to give us a market structure shift, okay, like this. Till the time it is not coming, we cannot sell this market. Of course, there is a selling opportunity at this fair value gap, but let's see if we can get a proper market structure shift to the downside or not. Our targets will be 70.30 and 68.70 on the downside. Similar is the case with the gold. I think I have explained this yesterday, that there is a confluence of two resistances here. There is no possibility that the price will just go through it. No, not possible. So yes, it was a very like A plus setup for me. And now I'm expecting the price to reach 426.17 in this one. Euro JPY, a higher price is what was expected. Oh, and that happened yesterday. Wow. Did we? Oh, no, but we did not tap into that. I think the price can reverse from here to this and then get rejected. If that happens, I'll be a seller in this market. Right now, I cannot sell it. I'm sorry, because the price did not tap into this area. GBP AUD, again the buying, because the pound is solid and the Australian dollar is weak. It has created another fair value gap. So anytime the price comes down, it will find support here and push higher. That is what my expectation is. CHHJPY has finally left that fair value gap, which we were expecting to act as a resistance. Yeah, so this is acting as a resistance, very good resistance. Finally, the price can reverse from here to the downside of 165.27. Keep an eye on this. Similarly, AUD New Zealand has also acted as a, this area has acted as a resistance now. The price is headed even lower. So all this becomes so easy once you have an understanding of the fair value gaps. On the gas, we were bullish, but this fair value gap did not hold. The price has finally, I think today it is closing below it. If it is closing below it and gives us another market structure shift with the fair value gap, then we can target 2.5 to 4 and maybe even lower 2.270. So guys, it is really so easy. EuroCAD finally has gone into the area from where we were expecting a sell off. EuroCAD, can it go lower? We are not sure yet. Okay, 50% is what I will be keeping an eye on. So the 50% of this gap is this. All right, so this is the 50%, 1.5053. I'm expecting a reversal from 1.5053 in the EuroCAD, and if that happens, I will be a seller in this market. Let me check on the 15-minute if something is happening over here. Has it given any market structure shift on the 15 minutes or not? So on the 15 minutes, there is a selling, but the market structure is still intact till the time it is not selling off with a fair value gap like this. Then till that time, I cannot expect the market to fall from here. Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, is trying very hard. It has taken the liquidity above this 414089 area. But then after it could not continue, just like Bitcoin, it could not continue, and it seems like it is not willing to go higher. Why? Because it is not giving any fair value gap on the leg up. Of course, there is a fair value gap over here on the daily, but now you see the Bitcoin is green today, but the Ethereum is red today. That means Ethereum is heavy, and I'm expecting it to fall. So the hype may be over, and we can get a market structure shift to the downside very soon with this Ethereum. I'm not asking you to sell this, but keep an eye on it. That's all, guys, from my side. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and I'll be very happy to answer your questions. All right. I hope you know about the support and resistance levels that will be of interest in the coming hours and in the coming days. Just remember, do not risk more than 1% of your entire equity on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to this channel for more such webinars. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.